if it's the chill breeze in the air or the fact that it's just October, but I think people are genuinely going crazy. Hi, what's up? How are we today? It's Mebby, and recently I have seen some pretty interesting conspiracy theories or scary stories, and so I want to have a little Halloween moment and look at them with all of you guys. And another scary thing is the fact that the majority of my viewers aren't subscribed. That's terrifying. If you are one of those people and you want me to stop having nightmares, you should click that button so you can fix that. Please. It's also scary how I haven't started the video yet. So let's look at these theories. Beyonce. Guess who's jealous of Adele? Beyonce. Wendy Williams called it, guys. Everyone is thanking Beyonce, or everyone has been thanking Beyonce, but why? The reason why is kind of crazy, and honestly, I don't know if I believe it. Honestly, I'm kind of scared to make this video. So basically, Beyonce, one of the biggest stars out there, right? We all know her, and everyone wants to put a ring on it. She will be played at every wedding for the next like 20 years, and she has been played at every wedding for the past 20 years. She has a 40-year wedding streak going, probably. That's crazy. And homecoming and prom streak. She's played at every event, because everywhere you go, ladies be single. Anyway, we all know about Beyonce's legacy and greatness, but why is everyone thanking her? I mean, she's great, don't get me wrong, she's an icon. She is the moment. Come on now. However, is she that great? Like, do Adele and Lizzo and literally everyone need to be thanking her? Turns out yes, because they're trying to save their lives. Because apparently Beyonce is gonna kill them. So everyone knows about the recent stuff that has come out about P. Diddy. Obviously that is horrible, and I'm not gonna go too far into that because you could just look up his name in a news article and he would come up. But people think that Beyonce was completely 100% aware of what P. Diddy was doing, and Beyonce is one of the most high up people in Hollywood, not in the sense of like A-listers, I mean obviously yes, but also because like she runs the Illuminati or something, apparently, and she's like in a contract. The basic theory is that no one can beat her, no one can rival her, no one can like overtake Beyonce, and like that's written in the contract like when you become a celebrity. I'm not the most educated on this, but there was an artist named Aaliyah, and she was murdered, I believe in 2001. Well, not murdered, people think she was murdered. She died in a plane crash, and people think it was planned because she was rivaling, right? She was scaring Beyonce, basically. And so people think that P. Diddy and Beyonce both killed her because of this, because they run Hollywood. And lots of other famous artists have died, and everyone's trying to tie it back to Beyonce. Basically, this was kind of sparked by the whole P. Diddy thing, but also people looking at award shows. And some of this stuff is actually wild.
And the Grammy goes to Adele.
Thank you all from the bottom of my heart. And I'm very humbled and I'm very grateful and gracious. My artist of my life is Beyonce, and this album to me, the Lemonade album, was just so monumental. Beyonce was so monumental.
The Grammy goes to Lizzo for About Damn Time.
Beyonce, woo, my life. You sang that gospel medley, and the way you made me feel, I was like, I want to make people feel this way with my music. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much for giving me a chance to win a VMA award.
Yo, Taylor, I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish. But Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time. All time.
I hate how it's like shaky voice, seems confused. It's like they're on stage at an award show giving a speech. They're obviously going to be a little nervous. Like, I don't know. And also, saying Kanye saved Taylor Swift's life is an insane statement I was not expecting to hear in 2024. Because he also was a massive to her. Like, I don't... My genuine reaction to that. Sometimes I'm like, oh my god, it makes sense. But also, no, I just think he was being Kanye. But, I mean, I'm not eliminating it. I think the Illuminati and the fact that in Hollywood and celebrities and shit like that and the underground world of all that is terrifying. And again, I'm kind of scared to make this video. I hope I don't die. I don't think I will. I won't. But I also think it's really interesting how it's like, oh yes, a powerful black female artist, we can't award her. She has to be evil. She has to be a witch. Can we just say that Beyonce's an icon? Can we say that maybe Beyonce did actually impact Lizzo's life because Lizzo was able to grow up with a strong POC woman singing these beautiful songs that inspired Lizzo? Can we talk about how Adele and Beyonce are at this like large scale fame, but they can inspire each other and put effort into each other's works? Can we not like recognize that? Like sometimes I do think it's a little weird, but also I feel like it's even stranger how you never really see these claims getting thrown at big A-listers who are white or male or stuff. It seems like there's a specific pattern, like Taylor and Beyonce are always getting accused of being witches or the heads of the Illuminati, especially Beyonce. Again, this theory does kind of scare me sometimes, so I'm not saying like, oh, this is totally off. Like I think Hollywood is a terrifying place, but also sometimes I think people are looking a little too much into it and grasping at straws in picking a very specific target. But yeah, there's a lot of other videos that you can look into that explain this more in depth. Basically, artists sign a contract when they're gonna be famous with the Illuminati, with Hollywood, whatever, and that contract says you have to thank Beyonce or she's gonna you. Oh, okay. Okay. Besides all that, it's actually just become a massive joke because some people believe it and some people obviously are like, this is bullshit. Such as JoJo Siwa. I love her. JoJo Siwa decided that she needed to save her and the dance community, so she did this.
Say that. I also have to say thank you to Beyonce, just so that way we keep the dance community safe. Everybody, Beyonce, you got great music. We all love to dance to it. We all love you. Anyways, I am up here. Someone had to.
I love that it's like genuine gasps of horror. They're like, they're like looking for like someone to come shoot her like right then and there. She kind of ate with that, not going to lie. Honestly, she has massive balls and I respect that. I think that kind of proves to me someone like JoJo Siwa, who's as famous as that, I feel like she knows kind of what goes on in Hollywood world, possibly, because if she doesn't, then why has she been doing embarrassment rituals? I'm just kidding. That was a joke. That was a joke. I think that whole thing kind of just disproves that, but also everyone gasping in horror also makes me feel like, were you not supposed to say that? Like, is this real? I don't know. This is one of those things that's kind of a toss up in the air because the Illuminati is crazy, but also why are we targeting specifically Beyonce? There's a pattern going on here. Also, people actually sound kind of crazy. All that being said, I would like to thank Beyonce for this video. She really inspired it. I mean, this video was kind of inspired by that. So thank you. Moving on to one of the weirdest conspiracy theories I've seen in recent days that kind of like made me remember what it was like to be a kid again. Is a man behind the moon. Why is there a man behind the moon? Yeah, we have a second moon now, by the way. Like a little guy, little asteroid is flowing in orbit with our moon. That's lit. We also have men behind our moons. Scary. Not those moons. Those moons. I don't even know how to explain this one. I'm just gonna show you a video that popped up on my For You page the other day that also inspired this video because I was like, what the f are you talking about?
Yep, this is it for us, as experts have found this larger than Earth, angry, violent creature coming out of space, and they've been watching us. People were terrified after one man in Scotland went viral when he discovered a super eerie Titan-like creature seemingly just standing behind our moon, and it's been waiting to attack. This gets creepier as people from all parts of the world, like England to Mexico and even the US, recorded the exact same thing but from different angles, saying they can see it on camera and in person too. The haunting footage shows the size of the face being at least twice the moon, meaning this creature can measure up to 12 or 14 moons in height, and our time starting now might just be borrowed. And this is not the first time it happened, as in February of this year, a man was breathless as he caught the same face looking right into us, and it has now come back.
I got me a better quality camera to catch this thing in the sky. There he is. It's a huge face looking right down on us.
Although if they are being outside our planet, I don't believe they look like us. This is likely just very impressive editing.
I love how he starts out the video being like, yep, we're gonna f***ing die. Do you guys know that video editing nowadays is really good? Like, this would have definitely fooled me when I was a child, and we didn't even have good video editing by then. I just believed everything anyone said. There was not a man behind our moon, guys. Like, if you believe in like a god or any kind of theology, I don't think they'd just be like chilling behind the moon for us to see. That's not how it works. I hate how he's also saying they're here to attack us. When did they say that? They might just be chilling. You gotta chill. You gotta take a chill pill. Honestly though, as a 10-year-old, I would be shitting my pants. I would be absolutely shitting my pants. Be like, yep, I'm gonna die, and it's because of this man behind the moon. It's also kind of like ASDF movie, if any of you guys know what that is. Like the Hey, you two should kiss! That probably aged me a little bit. I don't know if it aged me as young or old, but it aged me somehow. Isn't it such a lovely night? Yeah, it really is. Oh my god, holy shit, what the f***? No, dude. Dude, I'm like, chill. What the f***? Okay, Vivzy Bob, what was that? Nothing. I don't care. All I care about is what you are and why you were peeping at me from behind the moon. Creep. I just live here, and why do you think I'm a creep? You're literally just right in front of me. I don't know, I could have been like naked or on a date or something. You never know. Well, are you naked or on a date right now? No. Do you want to be? For which one? Both? Oh, what? I forgot to thank Beyonce. No! I actually need to get a life. Okay, next we have time traveler predictions. These are all usually for bait. There are some that's like, oh yes, fortune tellers, yeah, they know what's gonna happen. You got your daily tarot card readings and all that. I'm talking about like the ones that give conspiracy theory that are so clearly not going to happen. They're all bait. They just want to scare kids, essentially. This has been going on since I was a child, okay? I remember watching like the predictions for 2015 and being like, oh f***, oh no, god damn. None of that happened. But I do think it's really fun to look back at some of our little time traveling predictions and see, does any of this happen? Because then you realize, oh, these are just so stupid. But it's actually kind of funny too. Ooh, did y'all hear that? Sorry, that was insane. Oh my god. I need help.
Okay, a time traveler from the year 2671 has warned us about these dates in 2023 and 2024. They are, put bluntly, insane! Alright, December 19th, it's a season to be jolly, or downright fucking terrified. A new storm forms known as an electric hailstorm. Essentially, it forms when lightning merges with hail. Oh, and on top of that, it shocks and burns everything it touches!
Sorry, this day already passed, but there's obviously not a whole new fucking storm being created. And guess what? When lightning combines with hail, it's just hailing during a thunderstorm. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Also, it doesn't burn. I don't know, it's rage bait too, actually.
We also have April 2nd of 2024. 9.8 magnitude earthquake. I'm smiling because if I don't smile, I'll cry. It's known as Big John. John, what the fuck? Hitting San Andreas and causing a 750-foot mega tsunami to finish off what's left of the California coast. Now, this supposed time traveler has said the years of 2023 and 2024 are the most insane in history. And the most monumental. Monumentally fuck.
So yeah, none of that happened. Thank God, because that just really just sounds like the end of the world. But let's check out some other ones. Maybe we'll find some more accurate ones.
The time traveler has warned us again.
I don't know how to feel about that. Who's the time traveler? He's like, the time traveler has warned us again. Who is that? They just saw like Christopher Lloyd or Michael J. Fox and they were like, hey.
Now, just like in my previous video, I have found more dates that he has posted to social media to warn humanity.
I'm just now noticing his hat says Elon Gang. I'm going to believe everything this man says. Okay.
So we've got November 19th, where the Antarctic Treaty is revoked, releasing info on what humans are actually capable of. November 14th, a large amount of energy is actually released from the sun, which collides with Earth, causing 10 people receiving mysterious powers. Next.
What the f***? And why wasn't it me? And where are these people? And why wasn't it me? Why we got IRL Avengers now? I was uninformed about this. Where art thou? Why not a part of me?
On December 10th, Joe Biden is actually removed from office due to health issues. And finally, on April 28th, Amsterdam is hit by a meteor, with it destroying most of the city. So send this to literally anyone you know.
I wanted to go to Amsterdam. Now I'm really pissed. I didn't know if it was wiped out by a meteor. Why did nobody tell me? Nobody told me this happened. There's also this guy on TikTok who's pretending to be a time traveler. And some people are like, oh my god, he's a time traveler. He's actually recording. It's like, how the f does he have phone service? How is he charging his phone? Where are the outlets? Also, why is he just making TikToks? I'm gonna show you some people reviewing some of his content because they believe him. They believe him.
Yep, we are all in deep danger right now.
It's the same guy too. I saw this one person talking about it, and then I saw him. I was like, oh, he's back for more. He's back for more. The man behind the moon? The man behind the moon. The man behind the moon wasn't enough for him.
And if you see this, it's a warning and you need to run, as this is something we were never supposed to see.
What are we running from? If you see this, you have to run. Where?
People were terrified after a man named Jim went viral after he posted something so haunting that people are saying this will put us all in severe danger. It became even creepier when allegedly he was able to show himself in an old Pizza Hut from 1998, showing the very old salad bar to even the lights that don't exist anymore. Footage also shows him at what appears to be at a Freddie Mercury concert before Freddie died. People noticed Jim was able to not only allegedly accurately predict the future, but allegedly able to go to the past, and this was never supposed to happen. However, a lot of people have tried to debunk him, saying some of those places are just abandoned old restaurants that are actually not from the past, and many think his predictions are just edited and voice added in later. But what do you think?
Yeah, no, he's totally bullshitting it. The old-timey stuff when he was in the past, he said he was like in the 1800s. Do you guys know like about like Old West reenactments? It kind of just looks like he was on the set to Back to the Future 3. Sorry guys, I have a Back to the Future fixation right now. It's actually really bad. Anyway, there are like Old West reenactments out there. Also, the abandoned buildings. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, he's just going to an abandoned building with like the working salad bars and stuff like that. He's definitely just like found lost media or found footage and shit like that. Jim is not a time traveler. I'm sorry, I had to say it. Jim is not a time traveler, guys. I just, no. These one guys have a podcast and they were reviewing some time traveling predictions, and I'm just gonna commentate with them to act like there are other people in my room with me. That's not the person who was ordered for a hit on me because of Beyonce.
5 things that are gonna happen this year from self-proclaimed time traveler who lived in the future.
May 27th. A second civil war begins in the USA when Texas secedes from the rest of the country, beginning World War III, and nuclear weapons are used. I'm gonna give that a 1.
I love how we're ranking these. Yeah, I'm gonna give that a 1. Yeah, I don't see that happening. Yeah, that wouldn't be fun. I don't want that to happen.
On June 4th, the first ever human-chimp hybrid will be made. It has fur, a tail, and can speak to humans and monkeys. It begins teaching other monkeys to speak, and they eventually become full members of society.
The odds of this are negative 20.
On what scale? On what scale are we measuring the 1 and the negative? Like, what does that mean?
6 weeks after the monkey hybrid, the Yellowstone volcano will erupt, covering the entire U.S. and Canada in ash.
Well, that's good because that's going to end the war.
3 weeks after the volcano goes off, in the Rockies, we'll discover dragons that can fly, breathe fire, and speak. September 15th, the first ever hypercane will hit the east coast of the United States. A hurricane with wind speeds of over 500 miles per hour.
Well, he's just lost all credibility in my eyes.
That's insane. So obviously none of that happened, and these time traveler TikToks are never reliable. However, I do find them pretty entertaining. And honestly, it's kind of funny to be like at the beginning of the year when you get the predictions for the next year, because that's when the bait works the best. It's fun to be like, oh no, I'm scared. Uh-oh. When none of that is ever gonna happen, I'm like, I'm gonna save this for later and see if this happens. It's like, you are going to die and get kidnapped by aliens and figure out why the pyramids were built. Oh, fun! Anyway, the only predictions from the future I would believe would come from Christopher Lloyd or Michael J. Fox. They're the only ones who can convince me with any bullshit. If Marty McFly, sorry, I'm gonna sound crazy. If Marty McFly suddenly just showed up on my college campus and started yapping about the past or the future, I'd be like, I'll believe literally anything you say. That's enough stupid bullshit conspiracy theories for the day. People think that the left control the weather and can send hurricanes to different spots and still don't believe that global warming exists at the same time. One of them makes more sense than the other. Anyways, what I think about scary conspiracy theories or our impending doom when I could think about Dancing with the Stars and my midterms. If you're wondering who my favorite couples are, it's Alona and Alan and Jen and Sasha. But Joey's also eating, don't get me wrong. Joey is eating. This is a completely different video topic. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope I didn't scare you too much. I hope I didn't give you a fright. If you guys have any crazy conspiracy theories, type them in the comments below. If you guys enjoyed the video, go down there and you can click that like button. And while you're down there, you can hit that subscribe button. Again, it's very terrifying how the majority of my viewers aren't subscribed. Also, if I made you laugh, you legally have to subscribe to me. That's just the rules. And double also, I gave you a name. I bestowed a name upon you. I think I'm gonna call y'all, if you guys are still here after my outro, I think I'm gonna call y'all the Mebheads. I think that's really funny and cool and swag and slay. I hope you guys like it. Mebheads. Anyway, yeah, if you want to be a Mebhead, hit that subscribe button. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys are having a great day. And I love you. Bye. Guys, if I'm suddenly killed, you know why. You know why. Just, if you know, you know. If you know, you know.